this into basically my grand build then. And the main feature I have for mine, if you can start noticing now, are these I wouldn't say raised gardens, but basically raised farmland, and it leads into a horse barn.
Oh, lovely.
So this is my main feature right here, which is this horse barn. And I think now that I've built this, is everything else is gonna, I don't want to say it's gonna be Western, or I'd say more like agricultural based for the island.
Oh, cool.
Everyone else has got a light show, but I like the ground game, so I'm gonna work on trying breeding up horses. I'm gonna offer them up as a service and breed them with the donkeys to create mules, and you could use them as pack travel.
I might want to make it. You know, I actually kind of thinking about it now. I kind of might want to make a horse track, kind of to like one that Etho, B-Dubs, and Doc made. It was either Minecraft or they were on the Hermitcraft server, where like they added obstacles and stuff like that. That looked like a fun project.
You like the perspective build?
That is so like, I don't know if you guys are getting this, but this just looks so. At first, I thought that was I didn't know that was a black block. This is coal block, I think.
It's actually the black concrete, which is a lot smoother and textured.
Yes.
Than the,
I did a Wile E. Coyote when I first saw that. Why is it so dark and just?
Yeah, I literally looks exactly like a block glitch, doesn't it? Like a thingy glitch.
I even said in my video, my inspiration was the old Wile E. Coyote cartoons where they would on the side of a hill, they would just basically paint the feature onto it.
Yes. Oh my God, it's exactly like that.
Because if you look at the hill, if you climb up to the top of it, it basically is that. The hill is not a very deep hill. It's a little raised, so basically that you're going straight into a wall.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, let's just use that effect to my advantage, and you go in past a portal, and I don't like just having a portal. It should be themed. It should work in with the rest of the build. And I thought, well, I'm going to be having to bring these horses into the nether, so I need a fairly large portal.
Yeah. Perfect for transporting horses and large mobs.
And then some of like the more utilitarian type stuff, I kind of built these little hidden rooms to do my enchanting.
Ooh, I didn't even see this actually. Nice.
Because those type of things really just don't fit in with the build, at least now. So I'm kind of just hiding them off. So to me, I just think like, okay, that's probably just a mining tunnel. Hop into there, and it's a good way to hide those type of stuff. Or nether wart. Really don't have a room or theme for that yet, so just kind of hidden behind a door.
This is nice. I like the detail all the way around this. Do those ladders go up to anywhere?
They do actually take you up to the upper portions of that barn. There is upper rafters inside there where there is hay bales. So it's not necessarily
Ooh, nice.
A newer part of the build, but I did make sure that each aspect of it is still decorated and has
it definitely fits in with the hay it's like hay storage. It's like food storage for the horses.
Correct. And in most barns, they are up in the upper rafter sections too. So this is kind of themed. Even though it looks, a lot of people says it has a kind of look that it like a Viking type of build. I mean, everything in Minecraft, when you build a certain way, they kind of have a certain similar styling to it. But this is actually fairly similar to some of the more decorated barns you will find in Mexico.
Yeah,
and I kind of use that for inspiration. That I actually grew up in farming and agriculture, and this was this is one of the barns I remember seeing that just had this kind of grand scale to it. And I always thought the horse barns were just these really well decorated buildings.
Wait, where are you from?
Hollow. Actually, my family is from Mexico. I grew up here in the States, but I had the opportunity to go down and visit our family land down in Mexico before it was all sold off.
Wow, yeah, I really want to visit Mexico City in my real life at some point, and Mexico's cool. That definitely. Oh Jesus, I've got one of those creatures after me. Those night creatures. I don't trust myself to protect my elytra or to slay them, but Anyway.
I should hide a bed up in the upper portion of that barn, but kind of got...
Oh, wait, I do
set
have
my
a bed on me.
down.
I could just sleep. See if this works without getting attacked.
I've already slept the night away already, but
Okay.
it won't burn up in the daylight.
I was just going to say that
placed
when
my bed as like a reminder, that's where my house is going to be.
Yeah.
At the moment, I just don't have an inspiration on what I want to build for the house.
Wait, where is the bed going to be? Where is the bed?
So where all of these extra cattle are currently stored at, I've got
How
a
are
bed.
Why are they all? Oh, are they attached to by leads? Oh, yeah.
Correct. I just have them tied up on a lead.
Cool, yeah. Oh, so wait a minute. So that over there, have I seen that before? Maybe I haven't actually.
That is my original starter base, basically.
I feel like I recognized this island though. Maybe it's your island that I recognize. But if I'm right, it was kind of near to my base. So maybe I'm wrong. Because there's an island that looks a bit like this near my base with a medium-sized island like this with it had just lots of torches on it. This was a few weeks ago, so maybe it was this one, but I can't remember if this is far or close to my base. But anyway,
I would say if anything, I'm probably the northernmost of the bases, because if you look to where my starter base is on that hillside, continuing straight north from there is where spawn is. It's basically straight north and maybe a little eastward. But,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't have an elytra at the moment, but if you continue flying straight south from here, that should take you to basically where everyone else's islands are.
That's probably interesting. I might try and go back by elytra. No, I probably won't. I'm probably going to take the portals. I'm not that confident yet with elytras. But this pumpkin patch looks a bit like a maze, which is nice. But yeah, before I forget, I was going to say that before you even said about that ranch, it did already remind me of like Mexican-y, like it gave me a Mexican kind of feel. Or a wild west Mexican style kind of feel. Like it definitely looks.
Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't want to say Western because it's not necessarily Western. I'm like, it's kind of old Mexico, and I don't know if that has a true like definition, but to me that's
like. Do you remember the old Wild West films that had like the guys that would draw out the guns, but they had
like the classic spaghetti westerns?
Yeah, but the ones that had the curly mustaches, so it was like it was a Mexican one. It was clearly they had sombrero hats, like, and they would pull out the guns like with the curly mustaches. Like they were very clearly like Mexican style. You know what I'm saying? Like Mexican style.
Banditos and.
Yeah, like that, like kind of banjos, but they were like Mexican style, and I just think it was it reminded me a bit like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So it'll be interesting to see what your future house looks like once you build your bed, what bedroom and house.
So I've kind of set this as the tone for my build style in this general area. What I think I will do though is towards the back end where the side that faces towards Infamous.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe transitioning that more towards pirate themed, and I wanted to really build because there's kind of a really nice looking natural, I don't know, what I think of as pirate cove. So I really want to put a nice big grand pirate ship either docked into that cove or possibly crashed into it.
Nice.
But that's a little further into the future.
Where's the cove? Where is it? The ice? You mean? Oh no, in here, in this
valley.
bit. Yeah. This is such a nice little valley.
So other side of the valley, this valley I'm probably going to turn into additional farmland. So right now I have all the cattle penned up. This actually took quite a bit to level off this land.
Yeah, for sure. I can imagine. It looks like I could picture some really nice wheat farms and stuff in here, you know, like long, big.
That's kind of what I wanted to do is maybe I might level off some flat areas onto the hillside and kind of make it more kind of just semi-natural looking, like it's built into the landscape as opposed to the more rigidly structured the raised platforms that I had to set up. Those are just more for function.
Yeah, definitely.
But I might do them in such a way that they continue to wrap around these hillsides in this valley, and then probably set up the wheat fields that way, and then just oscillate different types of fields into it, or maybe use the central valleys, kind of keep it open, and maybe add in some more grass, and so that the outer edge of it becomes a kind of like as a means of gating them in. So it seems like an open pasture, and then maybe just gate in the front and back end entrance. So they can't really escape out of it because the two sides are structured enough to have a build onto it with the wheat fields, but have the central area be kind of an open grazing area for cattle.
Lots of potential, yeah. And the shape of it already looks natural too, like the way that the edges go around. So it looks very like a natural piece of land, the way it looks. So you can do loads of things with it. And you actually terraformed it, didn't you?
Oh yes, this was absolutely terrible. A lot of these hillsides that you see that I've kind of had this one I don't really like the way this kind of came out, how it's very square looking. But I had to do this because right on the other side of this is a natural cave. So there's this island is littered with caves underneath. There are 4 separate ravines that all intersect underneath this island that I've had to go under, light all those up to prevent the mob spawning underneath me, then go through, kind of level everything out to kind of just smooth these hills, because I wanted to make it so you can still kind of hop and travel over here.
Thanks guys, that's awesome. Anyway, well, I've got a lot of editing. This has been freaking awesome. I've got a lot of editing to do, and I want to build a bit as well, and I need to go and grab a coffee. But yeah guys, it's been fun. I'll catch you guys soon. Yeah, talk soon.